Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. So with what happened last week, once again I decided to leave whatchamacallit I decided to leave Sansa's Midnight alone for now. But I ended up picking up this game during the week. I polled for a new game to play during the week, but then I thought this might be a fun game to play, and it's relatively cheap. So yeah, we are going to start playing World of Horror, or an RPG visual novel roguelike style game, and where Junji Ito meets its H.P. Lovecraft. From what I remember, I'm probably not describing it very well. And in a bout of luck, the game is going to be go out of early access next week, on the 19th, next week. So next week we'll be playing the full game. So without further ado, let us get right to it. I turned down the music because this is one of those games where the music doesn't turn off when I click on it. Two times scale, three times scale. Oh, that kind of distorts things. Disable extra effects for certain scenes. I think that should work just fine. So let us start a new story. Would you like to customize your next playthrough as look? We're going to stick... Oh, right, you can do this. Good God, Virtual Boy. Kind of like the look of that. I think I'll go with that. Combat. Last stand. Starting new encounters will kill you if you drop below 1 stamina, but you can drop to -5 in combat. This option will allow you to rethink your strategy, forget spells, or use or use as a healing item. Drop below 1 and stamina will kill you immediately. Get the full playthrough experience with a A selection of tiny changes to make the dreadful town of Shirakawa a more hospitable place. Something weird is happening here, but I'm sure that together we can deal with it. I'm going to go with that for now. World of Horror. Timeline choice determines changes in mystery and their endings. Every year, our city is visited by hundreds of tourists interested in the paranormal. So maybe we can do like this every Halloween. But yeah, we're going to do this because this is the story that we're going to do this first because this is the story that it's supposed to teach us how to play. City of Shirakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Road figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technological process of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakened as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate across the city and realms beyond. An old town slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until your town is safe. Spine-chilling story of the school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you this notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It detailed a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Sharp, one-handed per. Damage 4, speed 90. Chance to critical hit 80. That's a high chance. Hold on, let me straighten out my avatar. And of course the tracking drops just as I do that. Food, folklore, plus one reason. Plus one reason. All right, let's get to it. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then lighting of the holy candles. You can only hope if your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So access storage, explore school, perform ritual, check out school lockers. The sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Oh god, that's complex. Mario's acting strange. Need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will try to perform the ritual. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? God, that is a freaky face. I completely forgot this existed. Why is my avatar facing in a weird way? And again, tracking stops just as I try to fix it. All right, Purr's perception. I guess I'll help her. Luck check failure. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin and almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? -2 stamina. Great. You feel something horrible is happening within school. You must hurry and find those items. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Well, I can only do one thing. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing the white half-eaten corpse. Great. You found an additional page to your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left on the roof. Go away. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, the other a pair of bloody scissors. During each turn, you'll build the sequence of attacks and moves from action ring B. Once you fill the sequence bar, press C to launch sequence. Sequence bar C. Press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Turn 2 begins. Mara bashes you with a bag. Combat skill lowers your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10%. Okay, so just kicking is less expensive. Oh, it wants me to find a weapon. Yeah, that looks about right. But I don't have the candles, do I? Yeah, I don't have the holy candles. That was weird. But yeah, that's correct. So let us search for those candles now. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology room. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. The sounds of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. She suddenly grabs your hand. God damn it. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, You find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back, plus 5 experience. Ah, good. Thank you. The candles. Wait, what's that? Oh, jeez. And this is the whole Junji Ito inspired thing. This is straight out of the design of a Junji Ito manga. I mean, I've never read any of his stuff, but I have like seen videos on it. I just noted that I'm still not that I forgot to put on transparency. You take a step back as arriving amorphous mats slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman, a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it's your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Yeah, so this is a Junji Ito take on the slit-mouthed woman. Next attack guaranteed to hit. Almost got her. Great. -1 charisma, -1 strength. Ah! The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you slip away from the school as police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, ending A. Yeah, there are multiple endings to the scenarios in this game. I don't remember if they actually affect anything. The horror's over for now. Yeah, so we'll continue with that. Extracurricular activity. And we'll stick with the main timeline for now. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport at its prey through the glass. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just beginning. All God's rule, resting at home raises doom. Oh, great. That's a terrible for a start. Character exclusive cards only. Welcome. Thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games of the 80s, the visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. In this short tutorial, I will do my best to explain the various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. This is the main game screen. Here you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG element, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. Hello, Lotus Prince, and welcome to the stream. How are you? And yeah, this is World of Horror. Basically, Basically, as I put in the title of the stream, it's Junji Ito meets Lovecraft. That's strength. Stat. God darn it. Strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds. Yeah, so this is basically money. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. To inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up, select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count toward the 4-item limit. Weapons used A, weapons used in combat. B and C, trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat tutorial on? It will start during your first enemy encounter. No, we're good. We already went through the tutorial story. Okay, so... Ugh. You check your mailbox, it's empty. So yeah, as a real kicker, I can't rest at home. Resting at home will raise this, which is bad for me. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decision will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Okay, so we got Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. We got Curious Case of a Contagious Coma. We got Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels. And we got Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Oh, and we can reroll mysteries. I'm not sure if that was in the game last I saw with it. I'm curious about this one. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It begins with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark writhing ooze that memorized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm and captivating... And the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. To advance this mystery, investigate the circle location. As you progress, the location and rules may change. You can't investigate your home. Everything in your home is solved. All the horrors here. All the horrors there, and you know them. Well, apparently an elder god is haunting my mirror. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. As what could it mean? And I failed. The door is locked, and you think, but you think the repeating knocking pattern, and the you think of, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happened. +2 doom. That is bad. Upper left says World of Terror, which is kind of weird. I guess that was the running title. Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit? Hi. A woman bumps into you and she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Gyoza reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. -2 stamina. God damn it. Mega's running. Should we tell her? Oh, jeez. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. We're gonna fight it. Just one glimpse of the eldritch landscape is enough. You manage to cover your eyes and move to where you can't see the damned window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe for now. +10 and XP, -1 reason. Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. Jeez. I haven't even found a single item, by the way. The investigation has taken a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4% doom. That's bad. Surely someone must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping Hopping to the spot, you lurk around hoping to spot one of them. I really need to get a weapon. Let's get a crowbar. Ugh. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hair on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. This can't be healthy. Are they hiding something? They are preparing for something. Man, this town sucks. Everywhere you go, there's some curse or another. Just stay home. But my home isn't safe either. My husband's being haunted by an elder god. A sense of dread creeps over you. The masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. A young man with a glassy eye mumbles his reply between caressing his cat, beating movements in his arm. Beating the movements in his arm. The beating movements in his arms disturbs you. The town docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternate crowd gather. An ancient wooden temple occupies the hill at the town center. So look for warehouse. Try to recruit allies. Is pray at the temple. I'm assuming praying at the temple will increase my reason. So I'll try to get allies. It didn't take long to find someone willing to join you at the bar. You explain everything you know so far over a few drinks. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. And we have Ryoko with us. A park ranger with, so we get +1 weapon damage. Ryoko smiles faintly. Faintly. Not much of a talker, is she? I do love that. She appears with you. Following a barking sound, you find yourself on a beach surrounded by rocks. Hi! Goblin seal. He bit me. It's a loose seal, yeah. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. That's the last time you'll be hand-fed. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night. The ink-black ocean and waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and lock their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean and under the dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear an odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight, and it is pitch black again. There is nothing to do now. You head home, and weird chants still in your head. Well, that could have gone better. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time and they saw a boat out on the waves. Ending B. Well, I got minus 5% doom, so that's something. I got 30 experience. And so I gained some stamina and reason. The old god stirs. Preparing for the worst. People are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Great. That's creepy. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing here? Alright, those are for, like, the end game. You think your next move. You're not currently investigating a weird mystery. Gah! Probably just my imagination. Can you tell that this was inspired by Junji Ito? So we've got the eerie episode of Evolving Eels, the curious case of the contagious coma, and the far out fable of a fear festival. Yeah, I'm seeing the Death Stranding references already. Your aunt sent you a letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus? Yes, what's the worst thing that can happen? Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. We got Ryoko still with us. You stand in the middle of a field, frozen in terror. A rip in reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing a similar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Question your sanity or enter the portal. Either of these is going to be bad for me. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you when you're to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. So move towards the pyramid, check the icy coast, or give up. Failure. I gained an injury. Great. Minus 20% max stamina. There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. It's the few... oh, and I got frostbite, so I got -2 strength. Great! This is going swimmingly. Few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. I'll look for someone to help pick up the slack. You stumble into your friend Masafumi. Hey, can you spare some time with me? +4 doom if you agree. Seasonal flood have closed many of the roads. You've wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path. Great. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? The trees over here, overhead, block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. Great, so I lost reason. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. God damn it. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. A steak would be great. I knew you'd like it, your friend says, winking and packaging it for you. So I got a long pig steak. So +2 stamina and adds new status and adds new status. Going back to the inn, and you hear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow. You can't be too careful. Walking through the village, you are suddenly pulled behind a building. Two menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Serve what? The masked men are visibly puzzled. Sorry to bother you, says one of them as they disappear around the corner. What was that about? And I am going insane. Following weird light, you enter an abandoned village building. The whole room is illuminated by countless paper lanterns in many colors. One lantern, however, begins to get closer. Hi! Found a broken bottle. Let's equip that. Oh, I forgot I had a crowbar. Which is better anyway. So what am I supposed to do? I am still frozen. I'm still frozen? Are you kidding me? Why isn't it letting me attack? Maybe I'm supposed to do something here? Sever ties to our world. What does that mean? Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and clap. So if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Bow, clap, bow, clap, bow, clap. The ritual was too long to have an effect. Oh, did I have 6? Bow, clap, bow, clap, bow. I am dying. Oh, I did damage. And I'm dead. Because this steak ain't doing jack for me when it comes to reason. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. Yep. I went insane.